What did the Marias say while playing Riichi Mahjong? I wanna draw a nice red 5. Under the sea is where I'll dive. Cause I am in the dealer's seat. And I'm not being a bozo, please. Maybe I will run into a Mahjong. Cause Left Lord's points are all gone. You got me sauced up, wanting to win. I'm going all in, trying to get it with a late Riichi. Folks, welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. Holy moly, the Emperor is back. And guess what, baby? He's not wearing any clothes. Doesn't need them. Because he remembered how to get first place. Folks, we are absolutely back. We're back. We're never getting fourth place again. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. It feels good to be back. What are we? The opening song to a Harry Potter sequel? Immediately alienating 50% of the audience that doesn't know that reference. We're gonna go right into the Jade Room. How am I doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Can I be honest with you with something? So, I've reached a dilemma where someone has subscribed to me on Twitch while I wasn't streaming on Twitch, and I cannot remember if I thanked them last video or not. So this is a little bit of a risk. He's a bit of a flirt, but I'm gonna give him a chance. I'm about to thank them again. What is this? The 3 default characters, the three like gatekeepers of hell right now just appearing before me. Holy moly, is this the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future? What is going on right now? Holy guacamole. So I run the risk of thanking them again. And if I'm repeating this, then it's truly the worst YouTube channel of all time. Because the way that I thank people that subscribe on Twitch while I'm not streaming on Twitch is through a Family Guy impersonation thing. I don't know why this started, but I'm not one to buck tradition. Here we go. Pina, is your Twitch username a amalgamation of an animal and your perhaps IRL name? Lowish, that's why my username is I am Moosehead Chris. Well, Brian, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Is this the worst YouTube channel? Don't answer that honestly. All right, now we can focus on Riichi Mahjong. Let me tell you something. This hand isn't much to write home about. I think I could have gone a little bit more decisive mode with this hand. You know what I mean? I could have gone a little bit more decisive mode and went for a 1-2-3 mixed triple sequence or some kind of a half/full outside hand, 1-2-3s and 7-8-9s. Probably that's a little bit better. Probably, you know, could have kept some of our honor tiles. I mean, the west one's not looking too hot. Maybe the east one would have been something. The red dragon, unfortunately, got eaten up by Right Lord, aka Joey Wheeler over here, sporting the red eyes black dragons. So this is a little bit of a zuzzy situation. I'm telling you right now, this hand does not win, okay? If someone calls a con, if someone calls a Riichi, I will be like, on the outside, I'm gonna be like, oh no, I guess I have to fold. But on the inside, I'm gonna be yucking it up, baby. I'm gonna be so happy that, hang on, actual full outside hand 1-2-3 mixed triple sequence, the greatest thing that I've ever seen. Are you kidding me? Drawing that 1 of circles is actually kind of sick. So what are we looking for right now? We're looking for 2 of bamboos, 3 of circles, unfortunately 3 of characters, 7 of characters. Unfortunately, some of these tiles have been thrown by Left Lord. That's okay. Absolutely, you throw the 5 of circles here, right? You don't want to give someone a chance to slurp up your dangerous tiles later on in the game. Okay. Right Lord calls a con. That's terrifying. I'm gonna be honest with you, that's terrifying. They gave us a new Dora. Animal Crossing new Dora, aka Wake Up Honey new Dora just dropped. That's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting. I think that we can get rid of the Southwind pretty safely. I think that the 1 of characters, definitely a safe tile. I will happily chi into this. So this is what? Full outside hand, which I think is 3 Han closed, but 2 Han open. Fully outside hand. Dora. Open Sanshoku, open mixed triple sequence. This is a 5 Han open hand, which feels pretty good. Something, it feels like the first time. So this is coming at Millhouse right now. Honestly, we're feeling pretty okay. We'd love to see another 3 of circles being discarded by Left Lord, but we don't get the chance. We don't get the chance. A Crosslord is gonna slide into home plate just before the baseball reaches there. That's right. I'm a Sporto. I will say something that we did right in our gym class. Well, I don't know if it's right to do this in gym class, but something that happened when I was in high school and I was in gym class was like, you actually had to study for gym class because there would be tests on the rules of like the games that we were playing. You know what I mean? Like when we were doing our like touch football unit or flag football unit, there would be a test at the end of the unit being like, did you absorb all the rules of the game that we were playing? And honestly, look, I didn't enjoy it at the time, but I know all the rules of all the games now. The only one that's confusing is offsides, but can I say something? Nobody understands offsides. People in the comments are fuming right now. You know what? I'm gonna go and say it. Nobody understands offsides. You could be a career soccer player. You don't understand offsides. Offsides is so confusing. What do you mean I can't pass the ball to my teammate if they're too far forward? The whole point is to be forward enough to get a good shot into the goal. Offsides, you are out of line. You're off your rocker right now. What am I screaming about? Can someone explain to me what I'm screaming about? So, okay, this hand is not that bad, right? I want to be able to accept the red 5, or excuse me, not the red 5. You can tell where my mind is at. I'm going greed mode with it. We want to be able to accept the 5 of bamboo. 5 of bamboo is awesome. 5 of bamboo is also the Dora. I'm not gonna turn up my nose at that. Sure. Absolutely, a 5-5-6 shape here in the character suit. We'd love to see a 3 of characters followed by something like a 5 of bamboo. Get that nice little Riichi Pinfu shenanigans going on. 4, 5, 6, I suppose. With this golden opportunity. Oh, okay, hang on. I don't know if we can actually push for this anymore, folks. I don't know if we can actually push for this anymore. Left Lord's got a pretty scary hand right now. Oh! I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can, folks. He's so scared right now. Oh, folks, he's scared. I don't know if I can. I genuinely don't know if I can. Why? Left Lord's got the trappings of a seat wind, half flush, potentially all triplets hand. If they have all those things, that's a nightmare scenario for your boy, okay? If I deal into that, that's 5 Han. That's a farm to table Mongun. I don't want to mess with that. I absolutely don't want to mess with that. And they're starting to discard their honor tiles. They've definitely got a clear path towards victory. I'm gonna be honest with you, folks. Green Dragon, this is get rich or die trying, aka dying trying because we're too scared to even attempt to get rich. This is what's happening right now. There is no way an HE double hockey sticks. Sorry for the language. But it's a serious situation. There's no way in HE double hockey sticks that I'm gonna be discarding any of this or a green dragon right now. This is cheating. Does anybody else feel like this is cheating? Left Lord just conned into 3 more Dora. Sorry, but we have to close our eyes and make believe like we're an Owl City lyric, and we gotta pretend that they're in Tenpai right now. So we have to huge fold here. There's no way. You cannot give me enough money in the world. Well, that's not true. If you gave me like, I don't know, $1,000, I'd probably deal into Left Lord. Like that's pretty easy. You know what I mean? That's a lot of food on the table. Not gonna lie to you. I hate to do this to you, but I love to watch this walk away. If we pawn into a 2 of characters or a 6 of characters, or if we chi into a 2 or a 5 of bamboo, we can still get into Tenpai before the end of the night here. But I don't think that we can. I mean, it's unlikely that they have all triplets here in the, it's unlikely that they have all triplets here and they're waiting on the 6 of bamboo. They would have to have the remaining 2 copies of the 6 of bamboo, but it is still scary. Like, what I think that they're going for is a half flush in the character suit on top of all of this, right? On top of everything. There's still a minute chance that they're going for something, that they're just going for all triplets and it's not necessarily a half flush. I think it's prudent here. To play a little bit safely around that. Southwind, absolutely. You know what's hilariously maybe a safe tile? If we think that they're gung-ho on all triplets, we could discard the red 5 of characters. It's spicy right now. It's definitely, how would I describe this situation? I would say that it's a spicy meatball. Oh my God. I can't, dude. I can't. I can't. I can't, dude. I couldn't do it. I actually couldn't do it. So we had to discard a 3 or a 6 there to remain in Tenpai, right? Show me that they're waiting on a 3 or this 3 and a 6 of characters right now. Okay, so that wasn't the 3, but the 6 would have gotten me into trouble. Everyone else is in Tenpai. This is gonna hurt. This something feels very ominous about this game right now. We loaded into a deathmatch with 3 other people, all playing as the default character. Yours truly, I'm getting slurped by all 3 of them at the same time. What is this, a DeviantArt search filter? Okay, hang on. What's going on here? Yeah, this is a great hand. So it's really starting to come together right now. What are we at? Oh, Beatles hit. But we can go for a half flush in the circle suit, right? We want to get rid of one suit. All of this. We want to try to get rid of one suit before the other. As in, like, we throw away our character tiles first so that other people don't know if we're going for bamboo or if we're going for circle tiles. And so Left Lord might be inclined to give us some of the circle tiles that we so desperately need. What would be really good right now? 7 of circles would be really good right now. 4 of characters is the exact opposite of that. Westwind would be nice. Obviously, the white dragons and the green dragons, I would also be extremely happy to draw into. All right, game's gonna play a little hard to get right now. That's totally okay. You don't need to give me the best tiles I've ever seen right off of the bat. I understand. We're in it for a long haul. We're in it for a long time, not a good time, I believe is how the expression goes. So yeah, what we're waiting for right now, another 1 of circles, another white dragon, another green dragon. All of these would be incredible boons for us. Unfortunately, a lot of 2 of circles being discarded right now, so it's unlikely that we draw into a 2 and that we can make this 1 work. I don't love the idea of cheating this 4 of circles. I know it's okay, but does it even help us that much? It puts us a little bit closer to Tenpai, but it's an awful Tenpai. Suddenly we're on a Thomas middle tile wait for a 5 of circles, and already 2 of them are shown right now. Oh, another 4 of circles. You know what? I'm gonna be a patient little gamer right now. I'm absolutely gonna be a patient gamer. Do I think I have patience in real life? I don't know about this. Because sometimes when I'm waiting in line and stuff, I'm like, you know what? Waiting in line, it's not bad right now. I can just kind of be alone with my thoughts. You know, we're Bing chilling. It's, you know, I truly believe that I have gotten older. Hang on, do I con this? Laura told me how to say con to this. Yeah. I don't, like, no one else is having that scary of a hand right now. So I think we call con here. Left Lord pawns the white dragon. That's effing terrifying, considering that they haven't discarded any bamboo tiles, and the bamboo tiles are currently both of the new door. That's, yeah. Some would say that I played this badly. Oh my God, what is Left Lord doing? They're discarding a bamboo tile immediately after that. Right Lord calls the Riichi. Ruh-roh. Folks, we're in a bit of a bad situation. Who's the bozo that called the con here? That got us into this mess? Do I do this to get into Tenpai? Crossword can emote all they want. I'm not sure. We could have gotten into Tenpai there. I might pawn the second one. I mean, they don't have a 5-6, but they could still have a 2-3 in their hand, right? They could very well still have a 2-3 in their hand. I guess I'm going for it. Oh, it passed. Oh my God, I should have just pawned. I guess I'm going for this half flush hand. I guess, oh, the red dragon is a very dangerous and spicy tile right now. Wow. Okay, all right. We do not deserve to be alive right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. We do not deserve to be alive right now. This should be us stealing it. This should be us stealing it, or it should be us calling run. Of Crosslord is gonna be a big baby, and Crosslord is not very patient right now. They have to wait 20 seconds in a Riichi Mahjong game. They have to make sure that their APM is still consistent. Come on, man. Oh my goodness gracious. Gotta peep. Gotta peep. Yeah, this is the. I mean, they're not even doing that bad right now. They're a very similar elo to me. Maybe they're a little bit nervous because they've realized that Mahjong Soul is about to go into maintenance soon, and we want to get this game, you know, neatly wrapped up with a bow. That last round was effing impossible. Okay, let me know in the comments down below what you would have done in that scenario. I don't know. We should not have done what we did. I think that folding with the one of circles might have been okay, but we were kind of trapped between a rock and a hard place. I'm not sure. Friends, I am genuinely not sure what was the right move there. You know what's the right move here? A nice little Riichi Pinfu hand, maybe. We're hoping to draw into like a 6 of bamboo, and then we're hoping to draw into one of these circle tiles. All of that would be awesome. I'm not in love with this 9 of bamboo keep, right? We definitely want to make use of this red 5 that we have in our hand. Maybe it's a little greedy. But I think it's okay. It's still early on in the game. No one's done anything super spicy yet. Do I think I'm patient? I mean, I think I've genuinely gotten older because of the fact that I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have broken up that pair. But I'm like, the 1 of bamboo is basically a safe tile for later. I kind of want to solidify this red 5 being used in our hand right now. 5 of characters can actually go take a hike. Not to be rude to any 5 of character stands in the audience. But sometimes when I like have to wait for something, I'm like, you know what? It's good to have to wait for something. I think I've gotten like I'm an old curmudgeon. You know, when you're young and you're reading Calvin and Hobbes and you're like, Calvin rules. I like that he pees on other people's bumper stickers. You know what I mean? Oh, that's so cool. And you're like a huge fan of Calvin, and I'm still a huge fan of Calvin. Okay. I was very fortunate that one year for Christmas, not to do a huge flex or anything, but I did ask for and receive the complete collection of Calvin and Hobbes. I know. Extremely lucky. Not gonna lie to you there. I love that comic book series so much. I hold it very near and dear to my heart. And you're like, oh, Calvin's dad is such a curmudgeon. He likes waiting for things. You know, blah, 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 blah. Like, oh, to be old and soulless, you know? But as I've gotten older, I'm like, sometimes when I'm driving to places, I don't listen to music. I know. If teenage me was listening to this, teenage me would be like, you're so old and cynical now, old man, or whatever. This is a late game Riichi. I don't know if I should have called Riichi here. We want other people to play aggressively. This is Riichi Pinfu Red 5 Dora. Riichi Pinfu Red 5 Dora is an awesome hand. This is okay, Red 5 being thrown. That's okay. No one run off of this, please. Maybe I shouldn't have called Riichi here. This is a pretty solid Domiton hand. Pinfu Red 5 Dora. We still even would have a chance to sumo, you know, in this kind of scenario. It's not bad if we play it Domiton style. Not to mention Oppa Gangnam style. Wow, a Crosslord is gonna take it out of nowhere. They were sitting in Domiton style. Pinfu only hand. I respect it. They're gonna be able to slurp up my Riichi stick, but that's okay. We played so irresponsibly that round. I would genuinely love to hear what other people would have done. Holy moly. The reason that I don't listen to music while I'm driving sometimes is because genuinely, I don't know if it's because of like neurodivergent tendencies of mine or what have you, but I'm like, I can't focus with the music playing. You know, Rihanna famously once said, please don't stop the music. You know what I have to say to that? Sometimes, would you be so kind as to stop the music? I know. Wow, Yusong, how are you so brave? All the comments. Wow, Yusong, you're so brave for asking someone to stop the music. I guarantee you 15 different comments. Yusong, thank you for being brave enough to say the thing that I've always wanted to say but was too scared to. I know. How does it feel having to bear this heavy burden of being a truth teller online? I get with great power comes great responsibility, you know? I mean, I wouldn't say this about myself necessarily because I don't want to be too self-aggrandizing, but people have called me the Hassan of Riichi Mahjong YouTube commentary. Yusong, who is this people that you are referring to? You know, there's pillars of the of my Twitch community, like Real Viewer 42069. Real Viewer 42069 has always said this while I stream. Sometimes leaving YouTube comments as well, you know, just giving me a pat on the back. Hey, keep up the good fight. Hey, Yusong, you're so brave to say things like, hey, does anybody think that Congress is a little out of touch? Not everyone would say that. Not everyone would say that. Not everyone would say that. Just hit my chin on the microphone. Microphone filter. Maybe that's God up above punishing me for being a little too annoying right now. I'm not sure. All right. This hand slowly started getting into shape. So what are we looking for right now? Another north one would be nice. Another 5 of circles would be nice. That way we could use one of them as a triplet and one of them as a pair. This hand is brimming with value, by the way. Red 5 Dora. That's nothing to sneeze at. 3 Han. We probably have to call Riichi to go for this hand. So that's a nice 4 Han. And you know what? You know what I have to say on top of that? Goku's son, Gohan. So that's just nice. That just goes to show you that we are in here for the long haul. Oh, lordy, they have tapes. I don't know what I'm supposed to discard here. Dude, I'm looking at the 7 of circles weight. The 7 of circles weight is not even that good. 2 of them have been discarded. Imagine us calling Riichi, waiting on a Northwind or a 5 of circles. However, you know, what's even better than that is drawing into another Northwind or drawing into another 5 of circles, because then we'd have the nastiest Riichi of all time, where we would call it triple-sided Riichi, waiting on a 3, a 6, or a 9. What are we? An LPL top laner? There is a LPL is the Chinese professional League of Legends scene, and there's a top laner in there who has a handle that is named 369. So that explains that joke. So it's difficult for us to remain in Tenpai here. I won't lie to you. But the good news is that they've discarded a 6, which means that they don't have a 7-8 in their hand. They could have a 4-5 in their hand, but look at the sheer amount of 4s and 5s that are left on the table. Tonight, we dine in hell. We have to. We have to. Peter, are you being really quiet because you're psychologically devastated right now? Loish, I just got owned, even though I think I did a respectable Riichi. Well, Peter, you should have thought about that before chasing very boldly into that good night. This is the worst day of my life. No, not really, not really. I wish it was. Could you imagine? Oh my God, that would be awesome. Oh my God. That definitely hurts. Maybe that's divine retribution for the irresponsible mahjong that we did moments ago, where we called that Khan on the Southwind. I think it was probably a little irresponsible to call Khan on that Southwind. We could have just discarded it, right? And without having called Khan, like if someone else after that point calls a Riichi, like if someone calls a Riichi after that point, we have 3 really safe tiles to fold with. So I think we were lucky to make it out by the hairs of our chinny chin chin. I think that we shouldn't have called the Khan there. It's tough, you know what I mean? People on Twitch, every time you stream Riichi Mahjong, many people are saying this. The deranged Twitch chat and the corrupt the channel point scamblers will always want you to... Many people are saying you shouldn't call Khan. Many people are saying that you shouldn't call Khan, indeed. This is a weird hand. This is a weird hand where we have 4 pairs for a verse, no album out. And I don't know if I should be keeping the dream of 7 pairs alive. Can I tell you something poetic? Is it a dream or is it a nightmare, baby? Who's to say? Who's to say? But I guess we're straddling the line between going normal mode and Zuzzy mode. Zuzzy mode, of course, being the 7 pairs dream. It's hard to say. Well, we'll have to let the tiles decide our fate. Okay, all right. Dude, I'm just looking at this and I'm like, please, we just got here, man. Let us take a breather. You know what I mean? This is like getting to an airport where your first flight was delayed and you already had like a 10-minute layover, but now the entire second plane is stopped so that you can run across LaGuardia, and you can't stop for anything, even though your bladder is the fullest and your stomach is the emptiest. Come on, I just got here, man. Please let me stay in this rare air of experiencing first place for a little bit longer, for a smidge longer, please. 1 of circles isn't looking too good for 7 pairs. What else is looking okay? I mean, the rest of our hand is looking okay. 1 of circles isn't looking that pog, right? Want to draw into probably like a 6 or a 7. I mean, just any other pairs would do right now. Right, Lord? I'm not exactly sure what they're doing. Oh, that's awesome. I'm going to discard the 7 of characters. 7 of characters we know is a foolproof safe tile for Left Lord if we get into Tenpai. So let's talk through some contingency plans, right? If we draw into a 6 of circles or a 5 of characters, PogChamp, I will happily discard the 7 of circles because it's Suji Gaming. We know that they don't have a 5-6 in their hand, and they could have an 8-9, but a lot of the 9s have been discarded already, so the chances of that seem pretty small. If we draw ourselves into another 7 of circles, I don't know if we can get rid of this, man. I don't know if there's other safe tiles. I don't know if we can get rid of this either. So this we can maybe throw. They don't have a 7-8 in their hand. Could they have a 4-5? They could absolutely have a 4-5. There's only 1 4 that's visible right now. Sure, I got 2 5s. There's two left in this population that Left Lord could have in their hand. Not only that, the red 5 is still, you know, the red 5, the rumors of the red 5's demise have been greatly exaggerated. Oh my god. I suppose I should think myself lucky that we keep drawing into Vivian Westwinds right now. Oh. Lord, tell me how to say no to this. Lord, tell me how to say arf to this. I'm just saying stuff right now. Please keep pay no attention to the random sounds that I'm making. I can't tell if this is, I think this is before they called Riichi. I'm going to discard a 4 right now. It's not the safest tile. They could be on a double pair weight, but they don't have a 2-3 and they don't have a 5-6. Again, we're going hashtag Suji Gaming mode all over them. Of course, we could discard something omega safe like the 2 of circles, which I obviously should have done. They're waiting on the 1 and the 4 of bamboo. I could have discarded the 6, but you know what? I'm okay with playing that one a little bit safe. So this is what? Riichi, Pinfu, red 5? It's not Pinfu. It's Riichi, red 5, but they could have hit a lot of Oradora. I'm happy to not deal in, and you know, this hand looks great. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Absolutely. Absolutely, I will take this hand as my lawfully wedded Mahjong partner. Absolutely. What is the nut draw for us right now? Nut draw for us right now, without a shadow of a doubt. Like we're a jury convicting someone of premeditated murder. The nut draw is another 1 of bamboo. I would love to go a little Zuzzy mode on this and more ball over this Mahjong table as we speak and go for a little all triplets kind of a hand. Oh, you hate to see that. Discard 1 Eastwind. 1's already been discarded. We do the statistically unlikely thing of drawing into the last one. How happy am I to win this with just red dragon, red 5? Not very. Not very. Not very. This is a little greedy. Call me an executive working at the Lehman Brothers in the year 2007. This is a little greedy. 2 of bamboo we would love to see in our hand. That hurts. We would definitely slurp that up. We would definitely slurp that up. What happens if we chi into a... Oh, I mean, this makes use of our red 5. Absolutely, it makes use of our red 5. Other people don't really know what I'm going for right now. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai. Can I tell you something? This one does not feel good. This hand, for some reason, is not a hand that I understand. Something about this hand feels awful right now. This is like walking through a puddle and suddenly you got wet socks. Nothing we can do about this, but just grimace right now, like we're a purple mascot of the McDonald's Corporation. Something about this doesn't feel good. I think I went a little too aggro mode. I think I went a little too aggro mode in opening up my hand. This Northwind pawn that I enacted might not have been the best idea. Unfortunately, we are married to the idea of having to win with the red dragon. Can I tell you an alternative? An alternative fact, like we're a misinformation campaign. An alternative fact that we could have done is wait for the red dragon first. Waiting for the red dragon first certainly seems like it has its merits, right? Certainly seems like it has its merits because then we would because then we know we have a valid hand no matter what. Unfortunately, right now we lucked out here. We absolutely lucked out here. Left Lord calls the Riichi. We have to deal, like, we don't have to deal in. That's maybe a little too defeatist, but I don't think we're gonna be able to play safe here. I mean, we could have. We literally could have torn apart this 3 and the 1. What are we scared of right now, though? What are we scared of? Nope. 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 Absolutely not. Heavens, if you're listening, this is me being a responsible boy, okay? I did not call a con, even though it's hashtag anime, even though it's hashtag protagonist vibes, because it is not the right thing to do, okay? If we call a con, we open up a new door. Oh, we get the chance for after a con. Oh, PogChamp. Yeah, PogChamp this, PogChamp that. But also, we have not called Riichi, and it's impossible for us to call Riichi. We have an open hand. Left Lord then has 2 chances for Oradora. How does that sound to you? Does that sound very PogChamp to you, huh? If all of your friends PogChamp right off of a cliff, would you follow? Or would you be brave and say that's cringe? Would you be brave and say that that's cringe? All right, this is, I don't know what I'm doing right now, but for some reason, this two of characters, I'm not willing to throw. I am genuinely not willing to throw. There's the 2 of bamboo, so we would have been able to win there. This is actually okay. It's inside Suji. They don't have a 2-3. They don't have a 5-6. Right Lord's got a dangerous cavalcade of bamboo that they got stockpiled up right now. Okay, all the 2 of bamboos are coming home from the war. We stay in Tenpai. It is not the Tenpai that we want, but it is maybe the Tenpai that we deserve. We stay in Tenpai here. The 2 of characters, this is so funny because I don't know if it's necessarily safe. I think I discarded this. Yeah, I discarded this immediately after they called Riichi. So you know what? The road less traveled, brother. Like sometimes 2 paths do not diverge in the woods just cuz. Sometimes you have to put on your... Sometimes you have to put on your boots and forge your own path. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Good. PogChamp. Okay. Jolene. Please don't pog my man from me, Jolene. What is this hand? Can someone explain to me what is a man? A miserable pile of flesh and blood. What is that line from Castlevania? Doesn't Dracula say something kind of epic and dramatic towards the end that's like, what is a man? A miserable pile of bones or something. It's not that. That is really, really silly. That is way too silly. You know what I mean? Dracula does not say, what is a man? Except a silly pile of bones. You know, that's not what a villain should be saying. That's not what a villain should be saying. I pawned the red dragon there. How do we feel about that? Is that bad? Is that bad? Have I been a little bit naughty? So what we need to have happen here is either we get into Tenpai for a red dragon, red 5 hand. It's not bad. Either that or we draw into another pair. Either the 6 of characters, 5 of bamboo, or the 6 of bamboo. Feeling really, really unlikely with the tiles that have been discarded right now. Sure. I will happily get into Tenpai right now. It's not a good Tenpai, but it's an okay Tenpai. This Tenpai, by the way, is not necessarily like, oh, we just have 2 Han and that's it. If we are lucky enough to draw into the red dragon or the 9 of circles, I will happily call con right now. We are in last place. We have to go B's to the W's, and again, that's not vulgar. Bibles to the wells. We have to go B's to the W's here. We have to go B's to the W's. It's not great. I will be the first to admit to you it's not great. But the good news here is that next round, if we live for the next until the next round, we get to be in the dealer seat, aka the Joey Wheeler seat, aka the Bozo chair. And in the Bozo chair, anything can happen. Hey, do you know what I think the real Bozo chair is? The Oval Office. Rewarded. Anyone else? Anyone else feeling like this guy might have something to say today? Red Dragon, Red 5. All right, here we go. Makes the comeback a little bit easier next round. All right. So what do we need? We need giant hands right now. Call me Sergei Rachmaninoff, the way we need giant hands. In lieu of giant hands, I will accept fast but meaningful hands. Fast but meaningful hands is a-okay. If we can stay in the Bozo chair for just a little bit, so long as we can continue our reign in the Bozo chair, I will be a happy camper. I will absolutely be a happy camper. What do we want to see now? Another 2 or a 7 of circles would be nice. Just tiles around these tiles would be pretty cool. 1 of circles would be a little bit awkward in our hand. Not gonna lie to you there. 2 of circles, sure thing. I'm not gonna complain. I am not going to complain. I'm not gonna throw away my shot either. Just like my country, I'm young, frumpy, and dumpy. So there's a Dora tile, right, Lord? Going for something zuzzy. If I had to put some money on it, it seems to me like it doesn't seem like they're going for a. This doesn't matter, right? The only way this matters is. Okay, so we have the remote opportunity to accept the Dora tile. I know it's already gone. Oh no. Oh, did we play this bad? Oh, we might have played this bad. The Dora tiles are basically gone. Oh, I think I played this so bad. Oh my god, I think I played this so bad. So what do we want to see? We just want to get out of this mess. We want to pawn a 2 of circles or a 4 of bamboo. I don't know. I was thinking that, oh, it would be awesome if we could accept another Dora tile, but I think for a moment, I was infinite, but not in the good way. For a moment, I kind of lost sight of who I was on this mortal coil. I lost track of who I was and realized that with this hand, we just need to stay in the dealer's seat. We need to make sure these other bozos do not win with their giant hands. We just have to pray to the gods that we're able to win this seat wind only hand. 7 of characters. We would love to. Please, I'm begging you. Give me something that's worth fighting for right now. Please, I'm begging you. Please. We need a sumo mangan, right? We need a sumo mangan. What about this? What about this? Half flush red dragon. Half flush red dragon does not get us there. Half flush red dragon white dragon or half flush red dragon green dragon gets us there. How do we make a Mulan voice? How do we make a Mon out of you? How do we make a Mangan out of you? I think we go half flush, right? Half flush gives us 2 Han. If we somehow I stay up playing Riichi Mahjong. If we somehow, oh, that's not what we want to see. That's not necessarily what we want to see right now, because that's a good tile and it finishes our shapes, but it's not what we want to see right now. If we somehow manage to keep our hand closed, Riichi half flush is 3 Han, or excuse me, yeah, the Riichi half flush would be 1 plus 3. That's 4 Han total. If we get a red dragon on top of that, that's a sumo mangan. Oh man, do we just pawn champ right now? I think the next one we probably have to pawn champ. Oh, do we have to chi champ here? Okay, all right, here we go. We're gonna go for it. I should have just pawned the red dragon. This is a frustrating round, dude. This is absolutely a frustrating round. Go ahead. Let me have it in the comments. Oh, you play this like doo-doo. I know, dude, but it's hard playing Riichi Mahjong sometimes. You evaluate. You should take a look at your own decisions. It's not necessarily the easiest thing to do all the damn time. Maybe if we're lucky, we can get like some kind of half outside hand too. White dragon. Someone might be waiting on a pair of the white dragons, waiting to ruin my entire life. We could still do something extremely zuzzy like 3 little dragons. Right Lord is going for it though. Like Right Lord is absolutely going for it. And if they win this round, it's just over. Yeah. This was a difficult one, folks. This was a difficult one. This was a difficult one. There was so many things I could have done better this game. Oh my god. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Shinji-kun, you have to start playing more responsible Mahjong. Misato-san, I don't want to play responsible Mahjong. What if we had just won with that con in the early game? This round. This con. What happened here? I could have even pawned here. I could have even pawn champed here and saved the con for later. Pawning here might have been the right move. Save the last con for me. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, this hurts. This definitely hurts. Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, what were you? And then there was that moment where someone threw a one of circles, and I was too scared to. This moment, in retrospect, it's fucking awful because the one of circles. This is a huge misplay. This one of circles discard. If we pawned right now, we would be in Tenpai waiting for a 3 and a 6 of circles. We would absolutely be in Tenpai right now. If we were gonna throw the 4 anyway. But here's the thing about this round. There's such an argument to be made for folding. Just like capital F folding. Half flush, nothing else, 2-han. Sure, there's a lot of mini points with the con that's being called here, but I just should have pooped or gotten off the pot. That's absolutely the correct move there. What happened here? You deal a red dragon. You are in Tenpai waiting on a 1 or a 2 of bamboo, and you have to get rid of an honor tile to do so. Yeah, I probably do this. You have white dragon Dora, and this both feels like a risky tile and a safe tile. I mean, examining the situation, I've got you know, my half flush going on, but I'm clearly in the shadow realm, not playing good, or you don't know that necessarily. Okay, you're kind of in Tenpai-ish. What do you discard here that gets you into trouble? I think you might fold with the 9s and maybe deal into Right Lord. Yeah, extremely unlucky. I'm telling you, you want to know who is the actual real unlucky person? Me, with not getting any 6 or 9s in here. Oh my god, that Riichi really hurt to lose. And then what happened here? Did I really? So, you had to. You actually had to, right? There's so many 4s and 5s here. It's so unlikely that the 6 gets us into trouble. We have a 3-sided Riichi that we can chase with the 2 tiles that are recently hot and fresh out the kitchen that are safe. This tilted me off the goddamn planet. That tilted me off the goddamn planet. Oh my god. The mental capability. I gotta play some more League of Legends. This round, I don't even want to talk about. I lost myself here. You look at these discards right now. I show you a Rorschach test of a broken individual. Folks, that's gonna do it for today. If you want to leave a nice comment, that also wouldn't hurt, okay? I'm not saying that I need any nice comments, but it also wouldn't hurt. It also wouldn't hurt. That's going to do it for today's video. If you enjoyed this song or you enjoyed the genre, make sure to leave a like and a comment. It helps out the channel a lot. Hey, we're almost at 4K subarinos, cresting that 3,900 mark. Thank you so much for all the support. Genuinely really appreciate it. That's incredible. Holy moly, thank you so much. You can also subscribe if you want to see more new videos Monday through Friday. Hey, I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 4 p.m. PST. Hope to see you there. We might do a bonus weekend stream this week. I'm not sure, but if you want to keep updated about that, you can join us in the Discord link down below, along with our VODs channel. Also, that can be found in the description. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.